What up? What up? Happy Friday to you. And I certainly hope that everything has been going well for you today. And I hope that you've had a marvelous work week or school week or whatever you've done this week. Me personally, took myself some personal mental health days just to relax and to chill, get my thoughts together, and just take a break from the day-to-day movement of life. And sometimes you have to do that. Welcome to the Faith Unbuttoned podcast. I'm your host, Pastor K, and this is an extension of Never Alone Christian Center, a virtual ministry my wife and I, Miss Chiffon Wiley, launched this summer. And we are so excited that we are progressing and moving toward our goal to shift to a brick and mortar in the Baltimore surrounding area. And we're excited for all the things that God has done and what he's doing and that which is to come. And we are certainly grateful for your continual support of Never Alone Christian Center and the Faith Unbuttoned podcast. If you have a moment, visit the website at neveralonecc.org. Please check us out on Instagram as well as Facebook and YouTube. And if you would like, and we're asking of you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that bell, turn on those notifications so that you will not miss anything happening here at Never Alone Christian Center. As always, it's our goal, it's my goal to keep the faith 100 and transparent and relevant to everyday life. All right, now that the business is out the way, once again, happy Friday. I'm so excited to be a part of your life today. So glad to take part in this particular podcast. And tonight we're going to finish up our topic that we've been talking about. Unless you guys have additional questions, which you may feel free to submit on our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or wherever you want to send us a question, our website, through email or even text. If you have any questions. And we've been talking about the topic of relationship accountability. And we've heard these terms so many times, especially in today's canvas of relationships and marriages and, divorce and separation. It's just so much going on in the arena of relationships and love. And I think at the end of the day, most people have a desire to be in a quality relationship, to be submitted and committed to one person and move into the progression of, or move in the process rather, of developing a family or having someone to share their time and life with. And that comes with, as we have said, a level of accountability. So we've been working on this topic. This is podcast number 4 on this particular subject matter alone. If you've missed the previous podcast, don't sweat it. Check out the website or visit us on the YouTube channel, and you can stream all the other podcasts, as well as we're on Anchor FM and Spotify and anywhere else you may receive your podcast. So we begin with the relationship accountability topic. And early on, we looked at several things that I'm not going to even try to go back through because I want to get to a specific point this evening. And in order to do that, I can't give a lengthy review. But at the end of the day, or the overall idea behind this particular podcast was centered around a radio show that I was listening to where a gentleman was saying that he felt that men should get credit for being faithful and being accountable in relationships. And I felt offense to that, or found offensive that, because no one should be given extra credit because you're accountable. Accountability is a part of the process. The woman or the man shouldn't be getting any bonus points. Oh, great, you didn't cheat on me this week. Gold star for you. That's trash. And that's what I said. It's a trash philosophy. It's a lazy mentality, is how I phrased it early on. So we looked at the basic relationship structure in podcast 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And we looked at 7 different excuses or 7 different cheating type behaviors that take place in relationships. We went through a list of those, so definitely check those out. And then last week we looked at how to increase the relationship accountability, and that's where we want to pick up today. We looked at last week two different ways, or three different ways rather, on how to increase relationship accountability. The whole purpose of being in a relationship, or one of the purposes of being in a relationship, is to be accountable to one another. That's part of the deal, okay? We want to satisfy the desires and the emotions and the goals and the path that our mate, our spouse, our girl, our boy, our husband, our wife is traveling. We want to take part in that cultivating and developing. And in order to do that, we have to have accountability. In other words, we just can't do our own thing. You just can't do whatever you want to do in your relationship. If you choose to, well, don't get upset when the thing falls apart and there's no trust, and there's lying, and there's ups and downs, and that buzzword we've been hearing, there's all these entanglements taking place, and now you wonder why no one is happy. We want to be happy. I believe we all want to be happy in a relationship. I know my wife and I, we spend a great deal of time on striving to be happy. You know, we've been married 14 years, going on 15 years, and we do everything we can to try to be happy. So in order to do that, to increase the relationship accountability, we looked at a few things. The first thing we looked at was there has to be appreciation in the relationship. We have to have a high value system in our relationship. In other words, on a scale of 1 to 10, we all should be striving to have a 10 when it comes to the value system of our relationship. And if you're striving to get there, keep pushing so that you can have that realistic expectation of your relationship. We also said in order to increase the relationship accountability, we have to prioritize the relationship. It has to be a priority. And then last week we left off with number 3. We said we have to have more action and less lip service. It's so much lip service taking place on social media. It's so much lip service taking place in our relationships. We are saying we love her, we love them, we do anything for them, we protect them, we support them, we got their back. All of this talk, but I see very little action in some of the relationships that I've encountered. We have to get away from all the lip service and move towards some action. It's easy to say what we're going to do, what we want to do, what we're striving to do, but we have to take that next step and begin to do what we say, begin to do what we believe and how we believe in order to increase the accountability in the relationship. Women are tired of broken promises. Men are tired of broken promises. Men hurt, women hurt. And we're all tired of being hurt. We're tired of being trampled on. We're tired of being disrespected. We're tired of failing relationships. And we want to be happy and we want to grow and to develop. And as I always say, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to work, when it comes to school, whatever you do, whatever endeavor you find yourself in, the root principle to it all is hard work. Putting in the time to make the relationship great. Putting in the time. Whether that relationship is with Jesus or whether that relationship is with your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife. We have to put the time into the relationship. More action, less lip service. Relationship accountability goes beyond what we say, but it's a demonstration of our actions toward the one whom we love. And that's what we said last week. And we looked at some daily activities that take place in the Wiley household. Groceries, yard work, laundry, whatever the case may be, cleaning the house. And we said as a family, these are things that take place every week. And so we asked the question, what do we do weekly or even daily to increase our relationship? And that's when we left off last week. What are we doing weekly and daily or daily to increase our relationship? What are we doing in the sex department to increase our relationship? What are we doing as far as date night? What are we doing as far as talking and communication? And every time we talk with our significant other, it shouldn't, in my opinion, always be business related. Have some regular conversations about life outside of work, outside of drama. Have some very chilled and relaxed conversations that are not going to push us into a stratosphere that causes us to argue or brings up depression or oppression or brings up the mindset of no joy or no love. Put in some joy in your conversations. Okay? What are we doing to on a daily basis as far as planning as a couple, as far as chill time, as far as snuggle time, holding hands, walking the dog, whatever? All I'm asking is, or what I'm suggesting is, if we want to increase the accountability in our relationship, we have to put in some time. We have to invest. You know, when my wife and I, when it comes to sex, I'm very open about sex. We talk about it, hun. This is what I like. This is you know what I desire, and then she shares the same with me, and then it works for us. You know, some people want sex 7 days, 9 days a week. Some people want it 2 days a week. It doesn't matter when and how you want it. The bottom line is, can we get on the same page? If your man is looking for sex 9 days a week and you're only trying to have sex once a month, we have a problem. You can't see my feet, but I stomped my feet. We have a problem. Listen to me. We got to talk. We have to talk about this sex thing if we want to increase the accountability. A man who's not communicating with his wife, or a woman not communicating with his wife, is a problem. Especially when it comes to the area of finance or sex or growth and development and cultivating the relationship. What are we doing on a daily basis? What am I saying? We have to create an atmosphere together with our spouse where there's no desire to go beyond the love that you have created. We have to create that atmosphere. We have to create the place and the space where I as a husband, I don't want to go beyond my wife because we've created an atmosphere that I love. My wife has been a part of this atmosphere, should have no desire to go beyond our space because we're creating an atmosphere that we both love. If you're in a relationship and the atmosphere is miserable for the husband or miserable for the wife, then of course they may have a desire or the propensity to go outside of the marriage because they don't like the space they're in. They're miserable. Let's use some words we understand. They're miserable. They're tired of you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to hang out with you. They don't want to Netflix and chill, Hulu and chill, DirecTV and chill, YouTube TV and chill. I have no affiliation, but I want to throw all of them out there. Okay? But you know what? If no one talks, how do we know that? How do we know? We have to create an atmosphere that we both love. Okay? That requires time. That requires a conversation. Husband comes from work, goes straight to the basement. You don't see him till the next day. Problem. Wife comes home from work, goes straight to the room or wherever she goes, picks up the phone, no communication. Problem. Are we talking about it? We're talking about accountability. I'm not holding back. You want to be real? You want to have accountability? You got to talk to one another. Stop being miserable. Stop being miserable. Okay? So that was number 3. More action, less lip service. Let's look at number 4 here. Man, this podcast just keeps growing. It just keeps growing because there's so much here. There's so much. Let's look at number 4 here. And what are we talking about here? How to increase the relationship accountability. Our topic is relationship accountability. We want to know how to increase it. Number 4. We have to reinforce stability within the relationship. We have to reinforce stability in the relationship. What does that mean? We have to reinforce the trust. How? By trusting one another and not breaking each other's trust. We have to reinforce our belief system. Not only our faith belief system together, but also our belief system in one another. Do you believe in your spouse? Do you believe in them? Do you believe in their career path? Do you believe in their academic path? Do you believe in them as a father or as a wife or as a mother? Do you believe in them? Nah, not really. I don't even really believe in him. I don't believe he can do it. Well, I don't believe she can do it. Well, why are you together? If you don't believe in your partner, why are we together? Now, I'm not saying run to go get divorced if you're married. I'm not saying that. But I'm trying to bring some stuff to the forefront. How can we reinforce stability in the relationship if we don't even believe in one another? My wife launched out and started her hair business, Crown and Glory Braiding, in the area. Shout out to her. And you know what? I believe in her. Whatever she says she's going to do, I believe in her. We want a new location? I believe you. Let's make it work. Now, we're not going and getting thousands and thousands of dollars worth of debt for some dreams that ain't going to come to pass. We're going to use wisdom, but I believe in her. I believe in her. That's reinforcing stability. When you reinforce stability, the accountability will increase. Are we goal-oriented? Goals keep our relationship on track. Hun, I want to buy a house in 5 years. Keeps us on track. Okay, that means we got to change our spending, change our budget, prepare, work this, work that. Hun, I want to take this cruise next year. We got to do this. We got to do that. It keeps the relationship on track. If I know that we're planning a cruise, or we're planning a vacation, or we're planning to invest in a rental property, we're planning to invest in this, you know what that means? I'm not going to go spend $1,000 on a pair of Jordans. Shout out to Michael Jordan from a hometown moment. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. It doesn't make sense because we're goal-oriented. That's reinforcing stability in the relationship. Reinforced stability leads to an increase in accountability. But if I don't trust you, I don't believe in you, and we don't have any goals, I'm not reinforcing stability, and we definitely don't have any accountability because I don't even believe in you. I don't believe you can be faithful. Why? Because you cheated on me before. Okay, well, that's grounds. You've decided to stay in a relationship where you got to give yourself an opportunity to heal and trust again. Okay, increasing accountability. We have to reinforce stability in the relationship. What else can we do? What else can we do? Another way to increase the accountability is get some outside friends. Couples that are like-minded. Now listen, this can be gray. Okay? If you're all you hang with is family. Now, I'm nothing against family. But if that's all you hang with, there's no outside friends or influence or people of like mind, that can be a teeter-totter type situation. Because you want to have people in your circle who are like-minded. Now, if you're in a relationship, don't be hanging out with people who you know they always cheating on their spouse. Why are you hanging? Why? You don't have nothing in common with them. We're talking about increasing accountability. You can't be rocking with your homegirl and you know she's cheating on her man every week. Trash. It's trash. Next thing you know, she might be dropping bugs in your ear. Or you hanging out with your boy and his girl and you know your man cheating on his girl every week. He dropping stuff in your ear. Trash. Zero accountability. But if you want to increase the accountability in a relationship, get some outside friends. Develop some other relationships with people who are like-minded. And now, if you're in a relationship, don't be rocking with some girl who always flirting with your man, or rocking with some dude who always flirting with your girl. Come on, let's be real here. Let's be real here, okay? Don't put yourself in your relationship in a bind. That's why I said this area is gray. Because we want to have friendships and we want to cultivate our relationship. We want to create accountability, but you have to have accountability partners, people who are accountable as well. Okay? As you guys know, I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate because people want love. People, all day long on social media, you can find thousands and millions of coaches and posts on people trying to find love, trying to find a relationship, trying to find a man that's not cheating, trying to find a woman that's not cheating. People are searching high and low for love. But yet it's slipping through their hands like sand. Why? Nobody has any accountability. Accountability. All right, number 6. Only got 7 things under this particular portion here. Let's look at number 6. What do we say? How to increase the accountability in a relationship? Well, intimacy. That's number 6. One word. Intimacy. You see, one reason of many, so many relationships are failing or have failed is because of lack of intimacy. And we're going to pick up there next week. Listen, my final thought, and this thought is going to be as simple as it gets. If you want to increase the relationship or the accountability in your relationship, you have to put the time in. There's no magic pill. There's no wand. You have to put the time in. Listen, good people, I love you. And I thank you for rocking with me on this Friday and on whatever day you're streaming the Faith Unbuttoned podcast. I pray that you guys are receiving something from the podcast. And if you are, drop a comment. Let me know you're rocking with me. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, as well as hit us with a like or a DM, because I just enjoy hanging out with you guys. I need to get my wife back on here because you guys had a good time when she was here. Don't forget to check us out for our Sunday teaching, streaming on all our platforms at 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be rocking with the same series that we've been rolling with, When God Says No. Definitely tap into that. It's a very good series. I think it's helping a lot of people. But with that said, I'm thankful for you guys and continue supporting Never Alone Christian Center. I love you. Enjoy your weekend, and we will rock soon. Let's go.